This is our first chance to talk to you since the extension. So if you could talk about that a little bit, what that means to you, and obviously the commitment that university showed you on that.
Yeah, it was obviously a huge commitment. They showed that they wanted me to stay, and obviously I wanted to stay. So Coach Holgerson and Oliver and Kelly, we started talking a couple weeks ago in the season just about how everything was going to play out, and it all happened. So obviously very grateful. No other place I'd want to be, and so it was just it was an early Christmas gift, obviously, for the Gibson. So very appreciative of it, though.
That security has to mean a lot. I mean, knowing that it's not just obviously the financial aspect of it, but the length of it, being able to continue to build on what you guys did this year. Do you feel like that kind of helps lay that foundation?
Yeah, and I'll tell you the other thing it does too. It puts our players they're more comfortable now. They understand. They don't have to worry about, oh man, another defensive coordinator, maybe number 5 in 5 years or something of that. So, I know when Coach Holgerson told the team, they were excited about it, and a lot of the players were coming up and saying, man, Coach, we're really glad you're here, and that made me feel good too. So, that was something that we wanted to get done, obviously, for our current players and also recruiting.
I was just saying, you mentioned recruiting. When you go in a kid's house now, do you say, hey, we'll be around here, that guy over there, they may not be? You do that a little bit?
Yeah, no doubt, and that's part of it. And people say, well, how can you assure that and all that? Well, I just signed a 3-year deal, so it works out. And had some discussions about that last night with a couple of recruits. So
did that flip around maybe a little bit in the past and work against West Virginia a little bit when they said, you guys are changing coaches and defense?
Yeah, no doubt. And everybody. Certain families it was important to, and other families, really didn't ask the question. But when you could go in and sell that, hey, here's a commitment they're making, here's what we're doing, I'm going to be the defensive coordinator. So I think kids, they have a comfort in that.
And this is the system we're going to run. This is This is what it's going to be.
Yeah, we're not going to change, and you go in and sell them on that part of it, and like I say, it's very important to some and not as important to others. So you just have to pick your points.
For you guys, when you're looking at A&M offensively, is it like looking in a mirror for what your offense does?
Yeah, no doubt about it. You throw the film on it, you can sit and call plays out of what's coming and what formations and different things, which I'm sure Jake is going to do a great job of trying to mix it up the best he can. And with a freshman quarterback, they're not as wide open, I guess, is what they were early in the year. And so, we're going to have to prepare for a lot of different things. You watch them. The first game of the year against South Carolina, they had over 100 plays, wide open, throwing it all over the lot. Then you watch, Kyle Allen's first start at Louisiana Monroe, and they had 70-some plays and double tight end sets, fullbacks. Then the next game against Auburn, they were wide open with him, and then they kind of scaled it down a little bit. So, I think they're doing a great job of bringing him along, trying to protect him as much as they can. So we've kind of hit our kids with a little bit of everything, and it's also good, too, to go against our offense every day, good on good for 20, 25 snaps just to get the speed up of what it's really going to be.
How much does that familiarity help? I mean, does it start like building blocks? You're starting from level 2 instead of level 1?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, you throw in and they see the same formation, the same play with the motions, just different things. I mean, it's very similar, and obviously they're putting their own twist on a little bit with getting into some double tight sets and doing that, but it's pretty much the same.